How'd that work out? How we doing, everybody? What's going on today? We're back. We're ready for business. Got here a little bit early because we're going to open up a little bit of friend mail before we get rolling. Thanks to everybody who's in here. Isaac, College Sports, Evan, Mark, Ryan, Trim, Michael, Kurt, CK. What's going on, guys? Oh, I thank you, CK. I appreciate that. We got a couple packages here. You like the intro? Did it sound all right? Work all right? I've never done anything like that before, so I didn't know how it was going to go until it was live. So got a couple of those little intros. We'll see which one you guys like the best. Oh, thanks, Resman. Oh, you like it? Nice. Good. Nice. Ashton just got a Yerman auto. Sweet. All right, what do we want to open? Do not cut. Okay. This is from Finton. Finton, appreciate you, buddy. Let's see what's in here. I won't cut it. If you guys want to send any friend mail, fan mail, whatever you want to call it, P.O. Box 292, Lapeer, Michigan, 48446. The address is in the description of all the videos. Do not cut. Okay. I think we're clear. All right. What is this all about? What do we have here? Two Striker, my name's Finton. I'm 10 years old and I love your channel. Your breaks and videos are on my TV about 10 times a day. I decided to make a pack for you. Wow. Thanks, Finton. That's really nice of you. Isn't that great? That's so nice to hear. I love that. Parallels and base. What a great guy. I swear, the card collecting community is so awesome. It warms my heart. So we got some base cards here. Jonathan Gray leading the way of Colorado. Got a Candelario. Garcia. Look at him. He put him in soft sleeves and everything. Taking care of his cards. He knows what's up. Arenado. Diaz. Molina. Nice chrome Molina there. A Turnbull and a Cabrera. Showing that passion that he's known for. Miguel Cabrera. What a storied career. And some parallels. Snellington. The Gold Snell. Woo. We got a Lance Lynn foil board. Look at that. Numbered to 299. 10 of 299. I hope you're not sending me all your good cards. You got some bangers in here. And a Cabrera to 250. The purple. Thank you, Finn. What a great guy. What a great young man. I appreciate it. You see, folks, we're not doomed as a species. We're not. It'll be all good. Everything will be fine. The strong will survive and the weak will perish. Moving on. This is from my man, the Fuss Man, Marcus. What a legend. If you guys haven't subscribed to Marcus's channel, I don't know if he's put anything out lately, but artist, musician, entrepreneur, what a guy. I don't know what this says. Mystery break. So I'm not exactly sure what this is, but I appreciate it. Ooh, aha. Marcus has got his own mystery pack. Look at this. 80s Kids I think this is from him. Oh, let's read it. Here are two of my Monster MLB Hot Packs, Series 2. Currently for sale on eBay. 4.8 rating for $34.99. That's a very reasonable price, pretty much no matter what's in here. Seller MAFUS 68. Everybody. If you like them, I have over 30 in stock ready to go. I think they'd make for a great live break. It's over 3 chase cards, but all 10 cards in every pack are fire. No scrubs, no duds, for the price of the average blaster. But you're guaranteed to walk away with better cards. Thanks for what you do for the hobby. Marcus, 80s kid. All right, let's check this out. Monster Mystery Hot Pack. So we got Series 2, 10 collectible cards, 2 hits. Look for ultra rare packs with 3 hits, 3 to 5 rookies, prospect cards, vintage. Hits can be autos, memorabilia, relic, numbered SPs, rookies of big name players, or any card worth $10 or more. 1 in every 5 packs will have a boom hit. Possible boom hits: Bowman Platinum Tatis Jr. rookie, Tier 1 Trout relic, Chrome First Dominguez, Allen and Ginter, Ken Griffey Jr. numbered bat relic. I like all of those. Let's do it. Let's do it. 80s kid. That's me. That's me too. I'm an 80s kid. They're really heavy. All right, let's check out number 1. And we'll get rolling with the high roller break after this, guys. Chance to hit a Trout rookie. Cool. I like the packaging. I like the style. I like everything about it so far. I like the price point. Look at it. Bunch of top-loaded cards, too. Are they all top-loaded? I mean, top-loaders are expensive. Numbered, I think. Or something. I don't know. Okay, we got Andrew Vaughn, number 17 in the Bowman Scouts 100. A Baez rookie. A mini. Look at that. Cespedes rookie. Orange parallel. That's pretty cool. I don't have that. What year is that? 2012. Cespedes rookie. Man, doesn't it seem like he's been around longer than that? He must have been old when he was a rookie, though. Very cool, though. I like it. The orange and the green. And a Mookie parallel. I think this is called boxes, but I'm not 100%. Or Pandora, possibly. Pandora. Yeah, that's what it is. To 99. Sweet. We got Jazz rookie. A Barry rookie? Really? Wow. Is that the Barry rookie? Yeah, like I said, I'm not the expert of old cards. I think I have this, though. But that is killer. Medina, Chrome First. We got the Shohei. And an auto, Logan Allen, rookie. GQ. And Key Bryan. That's a nice little variety pack there. I like that. Not one scrub, really. I mean, every card in here is something, you know? No veteran base, no, like, rando cards. That's cool. Let's do it. We got 2 of them. Thanks for sending me these, Marcus. I appreciate that, man. Hopefully you get some business. J&G, what's up, man? Thanks, hungry man. How much Series 1? I'm gonna have to open it first. I got a case of jumbos. There's only six in a case, but the Wander Chase is gonna be worth it alone. And it's not just Wander. They have other things too, you know. They'll have other things in there. All right, the Kelnick rookie. Look at that mosaic. Schmancy mosaic. I forgot he was in those. I didn't even know he was in them, actually. I opened up some of that, but I just didn't realize that we had Kelnick rookies in there. Awesome. Don't have this. Don't have either of these two. Acuna. What year is that? It's 2017? 2018. The 2018 Acuna. So that's his rookie year. The hashtag card. Winning combinations. Yogi Berra and Cal Ripken Jr. Great eights. Oh, that's a short print? Okay. Oh, it's numbered at 2000. So, you know, they weren't, well, 2001, I guess they were kind of just getting into the numbering more things era. Because there wasn't a whole lot of numbering going on in the 90s. There's some. Honus Wagner to 50. Tribute. Stands alongside Ty Cobb's the sole player with at least 600 doubles, 250 triples. Honus. Mountcastle, rookie. That's from Gallery. Very good. And an old card. Cecil Cooper and Mike Schmidt. RBI leaders from the 1980. Don't have that. Definitely don't have that. Got a Vladdy debut. Can never have too many of these. Trust me. Bobby Delbeck, Chrome rookie. We got a Bagwell relic. Add it to my relic collection. And Severino first. Cool, I like these. You did a great job, Marcus. Great job. Also, last thing before we get rolling, I wanted to show you this. No, we didn't do the randoms yet. I was just opening up some fan mail. Check this out. This is a 1/1 Tatis from the VIP Transcendent Party. Bet you never seen anything like this before. From my man. My guy, Cubby. How sweet is that? You have received a 1/1 2021 Topps Transcendent VIP Party base card. 1/1 Tatis. Look at that border. How wild is that? Soak it in. All right, if you guys are ready, let's get this show on the road. You like that? I love it. Padding the Tatis collection. Okay, we're going to roll for the randoms. 4 randomizations. If you would like to join me over on the capture screen. Just like this. Why don't we give this one mix up like we always do? One randomization, get it out of A to Z order. I think I forgot to put this on the homepage. Sorry. Extremely busy. We'll talk about it. Over to the teams, we do this 5 times. Zach, I see you there. I'll get you in just a sec, buddy. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Blue Jays on top. Back to the buy-ins, and that was a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brian with the Jays. Put them in A to Z. And then reading off your teams. Diamondbacks Brian G, Braves Steve B, Orioles Jake P, Red Sox Scott K, Cubs Patrick R, White Sox William D, Reds Jesse W, Indians Zach G, Rockies Dave G, Tigers Tanner S, Astros Chris F, Royals Trim, Angels James R, Dodgers Calvin M, Marlins Night, Brewers Robert C, Twins Skylar M, Mets James W, Yankees Johnny Z, Athletics Andrew L, Phillies Trevor D, Pirates Kevin H, Padres Scott G, Giants Joshua K, Mariners Brandon K, Cardinals Christopher M, Rays Saul K, Rangers Josh F, Blue Jays Brian N, and Nationals Vincent E. Good luck, everybody. And Zach G coming in with a $10 high roller break. Snowstorm, drinking bourbon, let's go. Doesn't get any better. Good luck, everyone. Thanks, Zach. Appreciate the good vibes to start the show out, brother. Let me print my sheet off here, and then we'll be ready. And then maybe we find a Mike Trout rookie tonight. We have a small chance. I'm going to drop you a link to the buy-ins right now. There it is. What's a good word? What product should I get in 2022 with a $200 budget? Well, you're going to start off with a 2022 Series 1 jumbo box. That'll start you off. That's $200. Should be right around there. Especially if you go to your hobby shop, it should be closer to $200. Just so you know what the cost is for the hobby shop, if anybody wants to like give them a little bit of a negotiation, they're not paying very much. So when they're charging like over $200 for a jumbo box, they're making well over a double. So they're making close to a triple on what their cost is. So they have some room for negotiation, just to let you know. What are we going to start out with today? I kind of want to start out with this. I mean, this was on the stage, so let's do it. We're going to get the good luck flowing. We're trying out Doug. Selig is still on lockdown, by the way, if you want to see him real quick. He's in the gulag still. When Major League Baseball starts back up again, he'll get out once the negotiations are settled. Mustache sweep to get the bad luck off of the box, and a Clayton soak. Clinton, how you doing? Ryan, howdy. Jack, what's up? Guys, how are we? And we're gonna do the proper machete rip. Doug, you like that? That's cool. Yeah, a lot of people have something to say about Doug Jones. It's good to hear that he's a cool dude. I'm gonna fill up the stage real quick. Oh yeah, Wong. They definitely have to buy the crap. Like everybody else that's in the game, and that game does. We're starting off with the 2020 Bowman draft. And we're going to have to pull some heat. Owen Miller refractor. Look how beautiful. I don't know, for some reason, it's really bouncing, refracting off of that. Oh, that's a good way to start. That's a good way to start. The Zach Veen refractor first. The Rockies, Dave is getting into it. Dave's getting into it. First stand-worthy card. Excellent. Let's get some torque. Yeah. Is that the second? I'm not sure what one it is, Glenn. If you can remember what number it was, another Veen. I've got all of them in here. Hold on. They're all in here. Okay, those ones fit, but these ones are on top to keep those guys under wraps. Another Veen. And here's our auto. First auto. It's a refractor. Eric Orzi to $4.99. Going to the New York Mets. Going to James. Shout out to anybody that was in the auction. Appreciate all you. Everybody who came to watch. And if you haven't paid yet, please do. So I can get all that taken care of. I hate having stuff sitting around in limbo. Soderstrom first, by the way. Hollis, what's happening, my man? You predict a 101. I love the prediction. Let's do it. Second day in a row called off because of hazardous weather and the road conditions here in Michigan. Now we have somewhat of a, it's not like a, it's just high wind, so it's blowing the stuff all over the place. It's not snowing that much. Late night breaks with the 7-month member chat says, hope you pull a fire, Garrett Mitchell. Let's go. Thank you for that. Let's do it. The refractors are looking banging out of here. I don't know if it's my lighting or what, but they are shining. I didn't change anything. Oh, I guess I might have changed one little. Let's keep it like that. I like it. Who did you want? Garrett Mitchell. Okay, I was like, okay, close. Padre. We're looking for a Brewer. Kierstad, first paper. I got all the cards sorted and packed from yesterday, but I didn't have time to make it to the post office and do the break. So I'll just go there first thing. Well, I'll go there tomorrow with all this stuff. Hopefully I get all this taken care of too. I'm just crushing lately, and I'm a bit slap happy from exhaustion. Don't care. Gonna push right through it, power right through it with the natural vibration energy coming from the ether, flowing through my body. I remember, Dave. Oh, I knew it was coming, buddy. I knew it was coming. I didn't want to jinx you. Got another Zach Veen, a paper Veen over there. Austin Hendrick is their first round or 12th overall. It's paper. Cole Henry, refractor first. Going to Washington. Zamora. Abrams. And some paper. Bobby. Bailey. Hancock. I love this product. 2020 Bowman draft. Internet was wonky. Is everything good? I got high connection rate right now. 34 likes. If you guys forgot to hit the like button, I forgive you. Now's your opportunity. Something colorful. We got a true blue, I think, coming up. Nick York first. Refractor. Here it is. Is it an auto? Is it a regular? What is it? It's an angel with a batting helmet. Jordan Adams. True blue to 150. Going to James. Congratulations, James. By the way, we're doing another one of these tomorrow. If everything, you never know what tomorrow holds, but that's the plan. To do another one tomorrow. So if you're a slammer and you bought into this break, please refrain from buying into tomorrow's so that more people can get a chance. This one sold out like the fastest break ever in history. So we got to do another one tomorrow. I was thinking about doing 2 today. I don't got it in me. Mentally drained from yesterday. But I can get 1 done. But 2 would be too much. It'd just be like a monumental task that mentally I couldn't get through. Nick Bitsko going to the Rays. Just got Tampa Bay. Saul, congratulations. On the auto. Not sure if that's the first auto that you've gotten from the breaks. I think we need more light back there. Can you guys see those cards okay? Here's a Hassel first. Oh, and before I forget, if anyone wants to become a slammer and support the channel, if you like what I do here and you want to see more of it, you could consider becoming a slammer. And that is how you get into the breaks. I send a message out to the slammers, a post with a link And got it. The link and a password, and then they can buy into the breaks. Do you have 2018 tonight? We've got no 2018. We got 2021, we got all different kinds of stuff. Just check out the thumbnail. I don't do 2018 Bowman a whole lot. I don't think it's that great of a product for the price. I don't think like $1 per, it's that good. Clayton Beater refractor first. Cole Keith. Here comes a green. Vukovic to 99. Look at that green auto. So 2 out of our 3 autos are parallels, which I've been talking about. I'll repeat myself. That's kind of part of the job here. But 2020, if you're interested in buying 2020 draft, you want to buy the jumbo boxes because typically you get 2 out of 3 parallel autos. And it's a better dollar per parallel auto than the super jumbo as a general rule. From what my friend and I both did some numbers on it and we figured that out. He bought like multiple cases, I think multiple cases of each, jumbo and super jumbo, or maybe just one of each, or he buys a lot. And I think he concurs with that sentiment that the way to go is the jumbo box of 2020 draft. Oh, you're talking about tops? No, today's just about Bowman, my man. You opened one fat pack and got the bat down Acuna of the 2018 Series 2 is what you're talking about. Wow. Dude, I've opened up a lot of those and I never got the bat down, so congratulations. Asa first. Bitsko refractor. Foscue first. And a bunch of paper. Whoa, Garrett Mitchell. There's a paper first for you. No, he doesn't have a YouTube channel. He does not have time for that. He's a very busy man. Shane Drohan first, refractor, and Owen Cassie first, refractor. A sky blue, Alaric Solari. That's about it. Yeah, I'll bet you were, Ryan. That's an insane pull out of a fat pack, man. Insane. This is 2020. Yep, 2020 draft. Spencer Torkelson, we got one. We're going to need to get the chrome, though, at the very least. The one box of this that I opened for my personal collection got ran over by my wife. She ran it over with her car. There's a little bit of quality control issues from the tires of the car. I guess it's not technically quality control, just damage. We'll just call it damage. Pete Crow first paper. Jackson Miller first. There's a good one. Jackson Miller first refractor. Going to the Reds. Jesse. Here's the Veen. Franchise futures. Not really a big fan of that insert in general. It's too messy, too much going on. Too busy. What pack has the potential for a Trout rookie? '11 Bowman draft. So it's his Bowman rookie. Much more affordable for a pack of that than a 2011 update. Perp. Matthew Dyer to 250. Another Mets hit. Nick Lofton, refractor first. Zach Britton, refractor first. There's Jordan Walker, first paper. Yeah, Brandon, that's killer, man. Here's another Torkelson first paper. We got 2 paper Torques. Another Hendricks, Pete Crow, Jackson. This pack looks familiar. Blazovic, Hernandez refractors. Dylan Dingler. Two more packs left. Sean says conforming to the norm didn't feel right. You're telling me. I'm the one who had to do it. I tried to play it straight, man. I tried to like just, you know what I mean by playing it straight. Like really trying to do it like not snarky or sarcastic. I just couldn't do it 100% straight. Most of it was though. I'd say like 98% of it was just like straight to the point. Like this is, you know, just trying to be professional. But yeah, that was hard. Although I do like that I did it because I learned a lot. I got a lot of feedback. Daniel Lynch. I had to do it. Daniel Lynch to 250. This is a perp. And it is numbered. So that's good. Going to trim. J&G, I'd appreciate if you didn't try to sell your stuff in my chat. It's all good. No hard feelings. Just this isn't a marketplace for your goods and services. I get why you would want to do that. To try to, you know, I get it. Here we go. A blue. Reese Hines to 499. Another red hit. Didn't we get a couple? We got a lot of like paper reds so far. But this is the first stand-worthy reds hit. All good, J&G. All good. Let's put, where will he fit the best? Right there, I think. That's a good one. Nick Gonzalez, first refractor. I like that. There's Bobby, Chrome Bobby. And that's it. Moving on. How about, what do we do next? I think maybe let's do one of these. Let's do one of these. We got 2 of these. And a Bowman variety mixer wouldn't be complete without a 2016. Looking for the Tatis and Vlad. David, well put. Well put. Wow. Purple. You might be onto something. Victor Robles first. And a Trey Mancini. That's a back-to-back. Nice little 1-2 punch. Oof. There's just one today, Evan. We're going to do another one tomorrow just like this. So look at this. We got a parallel. Green parallel. Oh, guys, this could be a monster. Anytime you see a parallel in these packs. A Chrome Mancini first, too. Okay. Orioles. Jake. Kind of want to put it on a stand, but I don't know how much room we're going to need. So I'm going to put it off to the side in the secondary good card pile. And here we go. Green parallel. Benintendi. Okay, a big leaguer. Not too bad. Benintendi prospect card to 99. I know there's some Benintendi guys out there. I know this to be true. Wins the 1987 Topps break. Well, never say never, but not on this channel. I'll save that for the other guys. Cover up the fancy pack so we don't get any glimpses. You don't have that Mancini. Yeah, that's a sick one, isn't it? I like that card. I got one or two of the yellows during my hunt, but I think that's an underrated card. I think Mancini in general is underrated, but you know, missing some time the way he did. I remember when he came up. I remember when he was a rookie and he came out of nowhere for me because I didn't know who he was before that. And from a fantasy standpoint, fantasy league that I was in, my brother-in-law picked him up and I was like, dude, you got Mancini already? He picked him up quick too. And he was like crushing. I think it was his rookie year. Might have been his second year or something. I don't remember. But I was a little jelly that he picked him up before I even knew about him. Ortiz. Come on, big money. Come on, big money. 2 yellows. Thanks, Brandon. Yeah, I think I got 2. Nick Plummer. Fernando. I should have. Imagine if I could have just showed you this. Fernando. What are the odds there's another Fernando in this set? Ponce de Leon first. And Colin Moran. Okay. Got another chance later. How about... Let's do this Bowman box. Got a hobby box at 21 Bowman. A little Clayton luck in there. Just a little sprinkling of lucky dust. Any fantasy? No. No, I'm down to 1 fantasy league per sport. And it's just like the same ones I've been in for the last 20 years. It's just too much. I don't even have time really to keep track of those. My basketball league, this is the cheapest thing. So I'm in the ESPN Fantasy Basketball League. I've been doing fantasy basketball for 20 years, 21 years or more. And we do ESPN. Look, we got an orange in here. Pack number 1. Oh boy. Okay. This fantasy basketball league, we do it on ESPN. And we have keepers, and last year the keeper system changed. So if you drop a player, say you paid $60 for a player at auction format. If you drop a player, in the past, you would still, and then someone else picked him up. Let's say he gets hurt, he's out 6 months or 5 months or something, and he comes back at the very end of the season. I'll continue in just a moment. We got to see what this orange is. Matt James, Brett Beatty, 5 of 25. Look at that orange on orange color match with the Mets. That's a beautiful card. I love orange and blue as a color scheme, and Brett Beatty is supposed to be a pretty nice prospect for the Mets. Since they're buying their team, though, who knows if a guy like Brett Beatty is going to have any role available, since they're just like buying all these superstar free agents. Congratulations on that. Anyway, so the fantasy basketball thing. So if you were to drop a player that you drafted for like $60 and then someone else picks him up, next year if they want to keep that guy, they got to pay the original $60 price. Well, they changed the rules so that if you drop a guy, he goes down to like 0. So if he comes back, like this happened to me last year with James Harden. I dropped James Harden because he got hurt, and we were in the playoffs, and I couldn't afford to have that guy on my roster. I had to have 100% of my roster so I could manipulate the moves and the transactions in the last couple weeks of the playoffs. So I drop him. Someone else picks him up when he comes back at like the end of the season, and they got him for free as a keeper this next year. And nobody knew that until we started, like the draft was live. The auction draft was live, and like we're in the room. And I'm scrolling through everybody's keepers, and I'm like, dude, how does this guy have Harden for $0? And then his other guy was like LaMelo Ball for $0. And they end up being $1 because there's a $1 minimum. I'm like, this is not fair. Who is like, and my brother-in-law is the commissioner, and he doesn't want to deal with anything. So he's just like, he threw a fit that I was just bringing it up the last second. I'm like, I didn't know. This has never been the rule before. And I'm not cool with this at all. And then it was too late. So I am not pleased. Made me not want to be in the league anymore, honestly. Because it's a travesty. It's unfair. Unfairness. It's not frozen. Give her a reset, Chris. Shouldn't be. A little refresh. Kierstad. Positional Promise. This is actually a card that I haven't seen. That must be kind of a rare one. Positional Promise. All right, we got a Blaze Jordan first. Going to Boston. Scott. I mean, do we put these on the stand? I don't really know. We're going to have 5, 6, 7, 8. We got like 9 guaranteed spots. I'll put them up there for now just because. And if we get the Chrome versions, I'll stack them with their paper versions. Of course, Torkelson we're not going to get. We already went through that. Thanks, Jay. Let it be. I'm not going to let it be. I'm not. Do I strike you as the kind of guy that would let it be? I don't let anything be. I'm not. You will not walk over me without me giving you an uppercut to the specials. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't keep quiet about stuff. If there's a travesty that's happening, I'm going to speak it. There's Wander. But that's what everybody else does. And at least in our league, like everybody else was quiet about it. Nobody else said a word about it. And it's like, are you guys just a bunch of, you know what, words that I can't say here? And the answer is yes, they were. Although after I brought it up, my one friend did have my back. 1 out of 12 guys. Something coming up, something special. I think it's an atomic. Let's see who it is. Jordan Adams, another Jordan Adams. We got a Jordan Adams True Blue back there too. So I was about to say Sapphire. Atomic Jordan Adams. Oh, yeah. Wimp is not the right word. It is a 4-letter word, though, but it's not wimp. Kind of sounds like cluck, is what they are. I'm just kidding, guys, my friends that are watching the stream right now from my fantasy basketball league. You're not that word, but close. Costa. Alcantara. A couple of paper firsts. We got to get the chromes, though. Also, Austin Martin. Maximo. That's who we're looking for. Those guys. Jake Vogel. First chrome. I bought some of the holder. Are you talking about these? Wait, what did you say? The holders? 3D print the holders or buy them? Are you talking about the stands or the top loaders? The answer is no. I did not 3D print them. It'd be kind of cool to have a 3D printer. A friend of mine bought a 3D printer. I shouldn't tell this story. But he got in trouble. FBI kicked his door in. Actually, they didn't kick his door in. Or did they? There was a SWAT team outside of his house. And I wouldn't even say friend. I would say acquaintance. No, they're not simps. They just don't want to face the wrath of my brother-in-law. Because it's so annoying when he freaks out because you call out something that's true and that really happened. And he just... Because he's the commish. I get it. You got to do the extra work. Nobody wants to do the extra work. I was the commish of a bunch of fantasy leagues throughout my life. And yeah, it sucks when someone's like complaining about something. It does. Because you can't please everybody. We found that out. But when there's like a glaring issue that should have been taken care of, that he knew about before anybody else knew about it, that could have been taken care of with a simple, no, that's not fair. Because he set the keepers. He could have just been like, yeah, that's not fair. You can't keep him for nothing. James Harden, you get a free $60. There's only like a $200 budget, and that one player, superstar player, for $60 eats up a vast majority of your payroll. So you just get a superstar for free on your team? No. So I backed out of the side bet. I was like, I'm not doing a side bet. Julio, Kelnick, Duran. Dave says, my buddy's the commissioner for fantasy baseball. He wrote up this 10-page rule. We were all like, you're overdoing it. You think that. You think that now. But when it comes time to people complaining and like arguing over some kind of rule, you'll be happy. You'll be happy he did. Because our poker league, because we've been doing it for like 17 years or something, just forever. Has it been that long? 2004, something like that. Somewhere around there. 2004, 2005. But anyway, yeah, we have to keep like a book of rules. Because we're playing for money. And people, if you do something like, let's say you fold your hand and you're in the big blind. Something simple like that, just as an example. And then you're like, oh, and you grab your cards back. No, sorry, can't do that. You folded your big blind. Even if it was a mistake, you didn't know, like, oop, sorry. There's 50 rules like that. All different little things. And we have so many, like, you can buy back. Like, we have the buybacks. We used to have unlimited buybacks in our poker league up until the break. Look at this. Did we get another orange? Did we get 2 oranges? Okay, I'm happy. Is that going to be our auto, too? Did we get an orange auto? Get out of here. Striker breaks, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Come on. It's a first. Jeremy De La Rosa, orange auto. Out of a hobby. 24 of 25. Let's go. Vincent. Congratulations. Wow. 2 oranges out of 1 box, 1 hobby box? This is unheard of. Step aside, Spencer. You gotta go next to your other orange friend. There we go. Unbelievable. Anyway, can't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the poker rules, the vast poker rules. So it used to be you could do unlimited buybacks. It's just $20. So people are just like, okay, I'll just buy back in, and they play really reckless. Well, there was one guy who, like, there's probably half of the players are tight. There's like, 2, 3 like really aggressive guys, and then there's a few other people in between that kind of adjust their play style accordingly. But this dude was the most aggressive, the most just careless, throwing chips around. And like we're in an established league where we don't play super aggressive. We're playing a tournament. We're trying to get points, and you get points for first place, second place, third place of the night, and also for how many people you take out. So being aggressive and taking people out gets you points, but it also sends you home. Well, he was taking advantage of the rule. And one night he bought back like 7 times, which, just perspective, usually you get like 1 buyback a night throughout everybody, like just 1 buyback, maybe 2. This one guy was buying back like 7 times. So, and we were getting mad because we're like, dude, like, that guy will put a lot of money into the pot half the time, and then half the time he's going to clean everybody's clock, and they're going to be mad because we play pretty tight. Half of the people, like I said, like the good people play pretty tight. Like not total knit style, but I'm a tighter player. I change gears though. It just depends on like a million situations. But I change gears going tight, loose, knit, maniac, rock, all sorts of different things. Oh, did I not go through? I didn't go through this last pack. That's what happens when you get talking. We got a blue in here. It says Xavier Edwards to $4.99. So we had to change the rule. We made it so now you can only buy back twice because of this one guy. But there's a whole book of rules. Whole book. Then we added a level up. So at the break, because one situation happens one time and you got to make a new rule. So it was... at the break, we color up. We get rid of all the small chips, and then we color up. So if you have like 490 chips, you color up to 500. Anything above 50 or above, you color up. And it was colored down if you have opposite. So we made this rule where, because one time, one guy, like at the break, he got crippled and he only had like 50 chips left. and there's nothing you can do at that point. Like, you can't buy back at that point because you have 50 chips, and you're just stuck. You got to sit around and wait for the break to be over, and then you're out. So we made this rule where you can level up your chip stack back to 3,000 chips where we start. Henry Davis, first Chrome. And you can do that for a buy-in, a $20 buy-in. You can buy back, get back up to the top if you were crippled at the break. So we made this whole rule about that. And then we have bounties. Like, if you take someone out, they have to give you $5. And so there's just so many situations that we have to cover. And then as soon as you're just like, we won't write that one down, the situation comes up again, and we're like, oh, this guy's gonna get mad. Lucky at poker? Not particularly, no. I'm only lucky for other people. Not only. And I have gotten some good cards lately. But I open stuff that I don't, a lot of stuff for my own PC where I don't hit anything. I'm only opening like one box here and one box there. Okay, so Nick Gonzalez for a Ray Wave, Kai Bush for a Refractor First. This is 2021 Bowman draft. 10-9 suited, your favorite hand? I don't have a favorite hand. There's no hand where I'm just like, aces? I know. Like, I'll take aces. But you got to play them right. It's like ace king. You play a good hand wrong, and it might as well be 2-7. 2-7 off. Jackson Wolf Refractor First. Brandon went to the WSOP in 2019. Awesome. The best skill a poker player can have is reducing the luck factor. Oh, wow. Well, I don't know what the best skill a poker player can have, but knowing what to do in every situation, depending on how many people are in the hand with you, and knowing the odds of what you're about to do in relation to the pot odds and the future odds, and it's different. Tournament poker, cash game poker, two different animals. You play them differently. I think the biggest skill in tournament poker is knowing situationally what's happening with everybody. Where their stack is compared to yours relative to the whole tournament. How, like, are they on tilt? Like, every player at your table. Just knowing everybody's mindset. That's a nice sell. Actually, going to the Brewers, Ray Wave. I'm going to put that in a stand. Robert, nice. But like, you can know the odds, but that's not all. That's not the end all be all. There's so many factors. Knowing when to change gears and why, and situational poker is probably one of the most important aspects. But I mean, there's books, like many books written on this kind of stuff. Maybe you should listen to the poker talk. No, Hunter, that's like, when you watch like a lot of poker videos and you watch a lot of strategy, or listen or read a lot of poker books, read a lot of strategy, or watch Mason Black, that's a sky blue. It can throw your game off. You can start double thinking things, triple thinking yourself in circles, remembering what this book said to do when the situation isn't equal. You know, a book can say one thing, but it's like, am I in that situation right now that the book was talking about? Probably not. I'm probably not in the exact situation, and even if I am, it's not going to be identical to what they're talking about, and then that can throw you off. I've read a lot of poker books, and I've watched a lot of poker. And the more I watch, the more I read, like, the worse you are short term. It can make you worse short term. Doug Nikhazy. Long term, you know, that stuff soaks in, but it's like, were they talking about a 6-handed $20 buy-in poker game where the blinds go up in this manner and you start with this amount of, and then that guy just won a pot, so he's feeling froggy? No. They take it too personal. We used to be that way, Steel City. When we were younger, my group, we would, because, you know, we're like early 20s, and we're drinking, and everybody's partying while we're playing poker. And then someone, like, we played a lot more back then too. So we played 2 games on Monday, and then we'd play 2 games on Saturday for the league. Oh, baby, look at this. Harry Ford Genesis Gold Parallel to 50. That is gnarly. That is a sweet card. Brandon, congratulations on that. Oh, man. But people would get a lot saltier back in the day. Now that we're all older, doesn't happen as much. It's really only one player in particular who gets mad when they lose. And it's pathetic, and everybody thinks it's pathetic. Because it's like, come on, man. This is poker. This kind of thing happens. And then when the reverse happens and he gets really lucky, it's like, got anything to say about that? Or no, you're just going to let that slide, that you just out-luck box someone. Dicky. Jackson Job. Joseph, you like that one? That Harry Ford is sweet, man. The Genesis card in general is pretty cool. And then with the gold, whew. And Harry Ford, one of the best top guys you can get. Nice Brady House Chrome. And an Invicta Job. Haven't seen that one yet. Comps. Jacob deGrom. I know, not from me. Not from me. But we can only hope, Tigers fans, that he can come anywhere close. Yeah, Phil's a big baby, but half of that's just an act. You're just playing it up for the cameras, you know. Some of it's legit, but he acts like such a baby. And his nickname is so stupid. It's like, you're a grown man. Don't call yourself a brat. And it's his own nickname, you know. Oh, poker brat. What are you, a child? Grown man called a brat? Like, but I do respect his game. I think he's quite possibly the best poker player in the world. I would totally like to meet him. Shake his hand, pick his brain. I'd be friends with him because I know that stuff's just, it's just a show. Half of it is. Tommy Mace first refractor. Pretty nice box with that gold. Okay, moving on. Let's do this. A little value pack, 2020 Bowman. All Bowman today. Yeah. You learned this weekend that the minor leagues will start on time. Well, that's a good sign, because now, like, Major League Baseball owns the minor league system, right? They reformatted everything. So if that's good and that's on track, like I said from the very beginning, friends, I'm optimistic. about the season. I'm going to be the optimist rather than like the clickbaity, will the 2022 baseball season be canceled? Even though it's all the same information that we've already had. They're just trying to get like clicks. I don't like that. I'm optimistic. I think we'll be fine. Might start a couple days late or something, but I think it'll be all right. Almost took Jennifer Harmon out of the monster stack in 19. That'd be. I mean, that's a good story without even almost. You know, if you almost did it. Yeah, Eric says Chris Rose talked about how spring training could start with just minor league players. Everything that you hear is agenda driven. Just remember that. It's all agenda driven. And Chris Rose, his agenda is to get people to listen to him and to get more money from his advertisers, okay? So he's going to say and talk about whatever is going to make him the most money. Also, there's an agenda from the league and the players coming in both sides. If you don't think he talks to people connected with both, someone's feeding him information for a purpose. I don't believe anything that anybody says about it. There's no reason to. I don't care. Like, if the commissioner himself comes out and says this, it's like, okay, sure thing, boss. Bayron Lora first. That's a good one. Camo style. Manoa. Like, oh, here's an example. Someone came out on, I don't know what it was. It was a Twitch or Twitter, I don't know, something like that. And they said, reportedly, it was either reportedly or allegedly or some keyword to say that this probably isn't true. The meeting between the owners and the representatives for the players union was heated. Says who? There were four people in on that meeting, or is either four from each side or four people total. What do you think? One of them leaked that it was heated, or is someone standing outside the door like, sounds heated, or is that just someone trying to get clicks? With the word heated, they have to say certain things, right? I'll tell you what it was. It was someone with an agenda leaking that information, or a journalist just completely making it up. Sources, my sources say. Any fire pulled yet? We got 2 oranges out of 1 box right back here. 2 oranges. One of them a first auto. And we got that Harry Ford Genesis gold refractor. That's a pretty nice banger. Couple of parallel autos. We got the Vukovic first green auto. And we got Torkelson and Blaze. And we're getting ready to open up a Bowman Chrome hobby box. So we're getting 2 more autos out of here. Yeah, drama cells. And adjective cell. Descriptive words that may or may not be true. Purple Shimmer. First, Michel Urbina. And this one is numbered to 250. Remember last year the Purple Shimmers were unnumbered? Everyone's like that, Charm City. Like this. Almost everyone. Like I mean, if it's not a 101, it's a freaking like red or orange or always. Brandon, you have Mariners. So that Harry Ford is yours, bud. Gold. Look at this, man. First 2 packs are purple parallels. Oh, look at this. Purple auto. Polanco to 250. Not bad. Not bad at all. Gotta love getting a parallel auto first. Position player. Young. Isn't he young? Oh, is he? Really young. Kevin, congratulations. Born in 04. We're hitting them. We're hitting some nice color autos. Zach Veen. Shohei. Austin Martin. Another purple. What kind of box is this? Purple Allen cookies is like, I love it. Oh, purple Shohei, come on. 52 out of 250. James, congratulations. Getting some stand-worthy cards today. You got 3 Angels on the board already. Love that. Let's get another good look at them. Are you a hand model on the side? I mean, I could only dream about doing that, but yeah. So one of my friends said I had a new job as a hand model, and I said, we got 2 autos out of 1 box. So we got some kind of hot box going on here. What? Anthony Walters. This is crazy. Like every break, we're pulling autos out of things that we shouldn't. The blaster box autos, the value pack autos, the extra bonus autos that you're not supposed to get. I don't know if we're living in the Matrix or what, but we're going to ride the wave. Anyway, one of my friends said I was a hand model, and I said, yeah, like a makeshift hand model, or like a, what did I say? I can't remember. Just like self-deprecating comment. I'd love to be a hand model. What a gig. I mean, I kind of am. Here we go. Yeah, everybody gets an auto. So I was thinking about this today, and you guys tell me, because I'm bad. I don't. You know how I feel about trading. I don't really like to trade. I don't do it a whole lot. And it's not because, it's just because I don't know what like is equivalent. No, I want to get a good deal, but what if my India X-Fractor rookie auto to 125 comes back a gem? Luis Rodriguez, first chrome. If it comes back a gem, a raw one sold for $1,000. I don't know what a PSA 10 would be if it was a gem, but at least 2 times as much to 3 times as much, right? So what if I were to offer up a trade that card for the Tatis Sapphire PSA 10? There's no auto, not the auto, just the base, not numbered. Is that a decent trade to think about, or what do you think? They're right around like $3,000 a piece, maybe. I don't know what the India is going to be worth. $3K, yeah, that's what I was thinking about. $3K for the PSA 10, and then the Tatis is about a $3K card. Would that be a good trade? I mean, would someone do that? Would they trade? Like, do you think someone would trade a Tatis for that? On my end, I would be willing to do it. But I don't know if someone else on the other end would be willing to do it. That's what I mean. Because I got to get the Sapphire, and I can't afford $3,000 to just buy one card and be like, I got it. No, that's not a good trade, DJ. The gold Mike Trout guy would not want to do that. True Blue rookie Your Mean Mercedes to 150. William, congratulations. Got to find a Reds fan. Yeah, maybe not. Someone will, says Kevin. Chris thinks it's fair. Yeah, you just got to find the right person to do it. Or, well, you just have to find someone with the PSA 10 Sapphire. Yeah, Caden says, I would if I were you. I wouldn't if I were the other guy. The India sold high early when it had just released. I mean, how do you know? What if it's worth more than that? You know, like, how do you know? Are there a bunch of them to compare it to? There's only 125 of them in the world. How many of them have been opened? How many have been listed? How many are going to stay sealed in boxes? There's not, you know, it's a rare card. A Chrome rookie update, X-Fractor, Gem Man auto. Like, I'm not asking for an auto or a numbered card, just a base. That's where my head's at. Reds fan here would keep the Tatis. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. Someone who actually has the Tatis. 3 position. Oh, man, I just scrolled by this Perez auto. Sorry. That's a really nice one. And who got this? No, man. Oh, yeah, Brandon. Brandon just comes in. He's like, hey, what team did I get? I'm like, well, you got this card. You just got a mill car. Isaac, thanks for the 99 cent. Appreciate that. JM with a $2. Striker, you pull so much milk car, it's hilarious. I know I do. I have some of his cards in my PC too that I pulled that are nice. I don't know. I hope he's a legend in the making. All right, we're getting down there, guys. It's getting close to the end. We got this coming up. 333. What a lucky number. This is where the potential Trout rookie is going to come from. Should we save this for last? I think we'll save it for last because we only got a couple things left to open. Let's open the Sterling, maybe? Yeah. It's such a big box. I need to do these boxes earlier when we do a Sterling. Just because it's so big, I need the room to set it down. Oh, I think India's got plenty more. He's got higher to go, man. He only had like close to a 3 WAR. I think he could be an all-star. And so he just hired Scott Boras. Scott Boras doesn't take on scrubs. Scott Boras is going to get India paid, and he's going to have to be paid because he's that good. He's a little older, yeah, but I don't know. Who cares? Brandon with a $4.99 super. Thank you, my friend. Oh, God. Jeez. Sorry about that. Did it snap back into place where it was? Not quite. You guys okay? Anybody bump their head? See, everybody's got a different opinion on that. That's why I'm asking you guys, because I don't know, like, if it's... I'm going to put that out there, though. If anybody's interested. If it comes back at 10, which if it doesn't come back at 10, It's one of the most perfect, beautiful cards I've ever got. So if it doesn't come back at 10, I don't know what the heck. No way. The Garrett Mitchell auto to 150. We were talking about that earlier. Unbelievable. Scott, we got Robert. What? Out of all the players? This is insane. He's got a nice auto, too. Who's the Ray Wave? Sal Frelick. Look at this. Calling it out. Quality autograph, Garrett. I like you. I like him now. Even more, I guess. I didn't have many thoughts on Garrett Mitchell before this, but now I respect him. Speak and it shall, yes. Speak it into existence. Jose Salas, Miami. Night, night. Yeah, so like I was gonna just put that card up for auction, just see what happens. That India, just whatever I can get, I'll get. But then I'm like, so if I sell that card, then I gotta pay taxes on whatever it's cost, whatever I get out of it. So that's a huge chunk. But if you just trade, because then I'd go buy the Tatis with the money I got from that. That was the plan. Sell the India, buy the Tatis Sapphire. That's foolish. You should just trade, because then you don't have to pay taxes on that. If you just trade, here, you give me this, I give you that. The bartering system, right? Sparkles. Spencer Howard to 99. And a redemption auto. Hopefully it's a good one. Rookie auto gold. McClanahan of the Tampa Bay Rays. Let's get Howard on the stage. Beast, how are you, my friend? Good to see you in here. Yeah, Perez. His sig is horrible. McClanahan. Is there another Tampa Bay Ray on the stage? There is. I'm going to put him up with his pal Xavier back here. Joseph with a $10. Whew. Says, tip for the dealer. Awesome break. Having fun. Thank you, Striker. Thank you for being here, Joseph. And thank you for the super. How many raw Tatis Sapphires could you buy to submit to PSA? I think they're like a G raw. I don't, you know what? I don't think there are any raw. Last time I went to look, couldn't find any raw ones because I was thinking the same thing, like maybe, and there weren't any. It's like, or I could buy a 9 and get a good deal on it, but I don't want a 9. I want a 10. You know, that's going to be like the cornerstone of my Tatis collection. Well, that, and then when I get that first auto graded, it'll be that, and then it'll be the Sapphire. And then the gold. Look at this. What is this all about? 10 out of 75. Jeter Downs. That's what it's all about. Oh, look at that beauty. Heston Kierstad. Speckle auto to 99. Going to Jake. There's one for $22.50 OBO raw. No thanks. No way. No way, dude. OBO, I'd be like 900. And then, you know, because I'd pay 1,000 for it, but maybe. I'd have to, you know, I'd have to look at it and Get a real good representation of what the card is. I'm not just going to drop a hundo. Or a thouso. I'm not going to drop a stack on an unseen card. Unless it's potentially, if it's just like, yeah, I got a 10. Wrecks everything. Coming in with a 50. Says Striker. Studley the Beard. That is a good name for it. Is looking so badass. Not trying to hasten anything, but I can't wait for the epic handlebar. Glad you like the kindling stands, me boy. Yeah, Rex sent the stands that we're using now for us to enjoy during the breaks. Thank you so much for the 50 and the support, my man. Appreciate you always. Yeah, the stands are great. I'm going to paint them, I think. Someone else had a great idea to paint them the other day, and that is a good idea. I just have 0 time. I barely could get this break in today. Just got finished packing up yesterday's stuff, and then it's like, let's go. Round 2. Look at this. Are there two? Not 2 autos there, are there? That would have been insane. Robert Hassel. That is a good one. Going to San Diego. Scott, congratulations. All right, Sean, try to have a good time at work. Maybe get your earbuds in. Listen to the break while you're working. I don't know. We'll be done probably by the time you get there, though. Unfortunately. Okay, here's what we have left, my friends. We've got a 2016 value pack. We've got a 2020 Sapphire, and then we've got the Granddaddy, the 2011 Bowman Draft. We're going to start with this. We're going to give Clayton a little Clayton dusting. Oh, nice, AK. AK got the Kirilov X-Fractor. Thoughts? Hold on to it. Don't sell low on Kirilov. He's a all-star in the making, in my opinion. All right. There's a green in here. Come on. Come on. Oh, big money, big money. Maeda? What is it? Oh, there's something stuck to the back. Maeda first, and what is this? Green auto out of a value pack. Mauricio Dubon first, Bowman first, green auto. Get out of Dodge. What's with the retail autos we're pulling lately? Keep it coming. What? Oh, that's a Red Sox hit going to Scott. Green to 99. First. Chrome. Already in the bigs. Nice. For myself, but that's not even true. After the India auto, I can't say that I'm after the India and the Bobby Witt. I can't say that I'm unlucky anymore for myself. It's just not true. I'll accept it. I'll accept it. Just you got fire hands. Come on, can we get a Tatis or a Vlad out of here for the love of mercy? Let's go. I mean, that's nice. Thank you. But okay, one last chance. The Yellers. Amir Garrett? the fat pack. Oh, I'm a believer. That's for sure. I open so much for myself. Like, after a while, you lose that, like, you know, that feeling where you're super excited about opening it. I lost it for the 2016 stuff. I opened so much and it cost so much that I'm just like, okay, I'll take a break on this for a while for me. But for you guys, it's all good. I'm still excited for you. But for me, I got everything I wanted. Except for like a parallel chrome. The parallel blue or green or like gold or something I would love, but I'm not going to chase that. That's a fool's errand. 2020 Sapphire, the good luck sprinkle. Clayton, sprinkling the pixie dust on there. Is this where we get our 1 of 1? Is this the box where we get our 1 of 1? Okay. I was wondering when it was going to happen. Apparently it's this box. Colby says, hey, Striker, tried to join a break today, and PayPal said decor doesn't ship to my area. I think when that happens, that means that you're too late. But yes, I do, because I've heard that before, and I think that means that the break sold out while you're in the process of paying, and that's just the error message that pops up. And once again, any slammers that are having trouble getting into breaks, if you haven't been able to, send me a DM on Patreon, and I will try to get you in. Don't be shy. But it's got to be through Patreon. So I know that you're a slammer, and I can just really quickly like look over at your message and then say, oh, okay, I'll find you, and then send you a message via Patreon. Gage Workman, here's the Sapphire stuff, guys. Come on, let's get a big hit here. Jared Jones first. Bailey Horn first. And then when the last pack is the 2011 draft. Looking for that Trout. There are no supers in this? Is that what we said? There's got to be, right? Or no? No Superfractor Sapphire. Yeah, there are. Aren't there? Oh, it's called Padprabadashtya. It's called that thing. If there's two consonants next to each other, I'm out. I can't do it. My brain shuts down. If there's like consonants next to each other where there should be vowels, I'm like, Hassel first? Is it good? Very nice hit right there. Robert Hassel first. Sapphire. And here we go. Here's the parallels. We got something low numbered in there, I think. First, Addison Coffee to 99, going to the White Sox. And then next up, we've got a red. Oh, Riley Green to 5, 3 of 5, Riley Green. Woo! That is beautiful. I was hoping that was going to be the Torkelson. Look at that red. Gorgeous. What a card. That is an amazing card for the likes of a Tigers fan especially. Amazing. Who got the Tigers today? Tanner, congratulations. What a card. Put this coffee up on there too. That red is clean. Yeah, sapphire. Oh, man. Red sapphires, too. Oh. The yellows are sharp too, man. I like all sapphire stuff, especially the parallels, but even the base. I mean, just look at this. Nick Gonzalez, that's another banger. We got the Hassel and the Gonzalez. Base first. Lofton, decent. We'll see him, I think, in the bigs. Volpe, hot player. Volpe. Palkovich. Ryan Murphy. Casey Martin, not bad. Mauricio. All right. Not a bad box. I mean, definitely not. Last but not least, we don't have many chances, but we got 12 cards in here. 3 chromes per pack, so let's see what happens. Never opened one of these before. These are weird packs. Just how there's just very few cards per pack here, but okay. Don't know exactly how this works, but let's check it out. A Todd Frazier rookie. Look at that. That's a chrome. Chrome Todd Frazier. I guess we're going through the chromes first. Michael McHenry. Steel City with a $5 super says, slammers and hitters, if you like this parade of autos, do the man a solid and hit that like button. Thanks, Steel City. I appreciate your leadership. Christopher Lee. So there's our chromes. Look at how the first Bowman chrome card looked back in the day. And a gold. Oh, gold Trout. Can you imagine? So you get one of these golds per pack, I believe, and 3 chromes, and then a bunch of base. Wow. What? Oh, that's just a really thick one. Okay. Look how thick that is. It's pretty wild. That would be hard to gem up, I think, being on that thick card stock. Craig Kimbrell rookie. Didn't know he was in. I don't know anybody but Trout that's in this. Moustakas rookie. Look at this. Couple of recognizable players. And our old pal, Lance Pendleton. Jerry Sands. Trevor Bauer's first card. Is he still in the league? Trevor Bauer for the Diamondbacks. Wow. Matt Vogel and... No way, Francisco Lindor first. A lot of surprises in here. A lot of great surprises. I'm happy with this. Zach, that one's going to you, man. And then Chase Larson. Sweating. Looking a little thick. Possibly why we don't hear about Chase Larson anymore. Looking a little thick. And just real sweaty. But that's all right. Lindor. That's it. What a sweet break. What a great pack. Brad. What a great pack. I wonder if they're all like there's a lot more players than I thought in this stuff. Not just Trout. I was thinking it was just going to be Trout. But, I mean, one pack and we just pulled a bunch of guys we recognize. Okay, let's go over the hits. Addison Coffey to 99. Riley Green, 3 of 5 Sapphire. Oh. Whew. Out of a value pack, a green first Mauricio Dubon auto on card. Unreal. Robert Hassel auto. Yerman Mercedes, true blue to 150. Perez auto to 150, or base auto. The Garrett Mitchell to 150. Salas auto. Spencer Howard to 99. Kierstad auto to 99. Jeter Downs to 75. Shohei Ohtani purple parallel to 250 chrome. Polanco on card first purple auto. Urbina, a nice purple shimmer to 250. We got the Sal Ray Wave first. Harry Ford gold parallel to 50. Genesis. McCade Brown first. We got the McClanahan rookie auto gold refractor parallel. Xavier Edwards to 499. Anthony Walters auto first. Reese Hines paper to 499. A green Benintendi. 2 for 2 on the parallels out of those fatties. 2 oranges as well. Jeremy De La Rosa first on card auto to 25. And a Brett Beatty. Beautiful parallel right there. I like that a lot. We did get a Blaze paper first and a Torkelson. We got 2 Torkelson first papers. Jordan Adams atomic. Daniel Lynch purple refractor to 250. Matthew Dyer purple to 250. Vukovic green on card auto to 99 first. And the Bitsko first auto. Jordan Adams true blue first to 150. Nice primary color scheme with the red and the blue. Eric Orzi to 499, the autograph. And a Zach Veen refractor first. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, tomorrow we're going to do another one. The same kind of thing. Off to the side here, there's a couple more too. The Luis Rodriguez and a nice little Wander card. But we're going to do the same thing tomorrow. If you are a slammer and you got into this break, please don't buy into the next one. We got to let some other people get involved that couldn't. This one sold out very fast. So have a good evening, everybody. I hope you have a great night and stay warm inside because all that snow. Thanks for watching. I will catch you all later.